Shalom. Welcome to Broader Outlook to Build Bridges. I'm Sharlene, and I have with me Sion, which is the co-host, but I also am going to utilize this time to speak with her as my guest. As our guest.
As our guest. Yes. Yes. I just don't ask myself the questions.
Exactly. But this is a moment that I wanted to make sure that we captured because I know that a lot of people may go through exactly what she's about to discuss. And it's all about the season of transition. The season of transition. And every one of us go through that at some point in life, several times in life, especially when the Lord is, we know that scripture, going from glory to glory.
Oh, so this is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
This is a fun thing. Glory to glory.
But it sounds glorious, but not always is the glory to glory going to be easy. Not always is it going to be, fantabulous, where you're walking on tulips and tiptoeing through lollipops. And
it's going to take faith.
Exactly.
Transition always takes faith because you really don't know what's on the other side.
Exactly. And I believe that transition is tied in with faith.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You can't transition without it.
Exactly. So tell me a little bit about what your take is on transition and what exactly you have to share with them, any encouraging words you have to share with the people.
Okay. So I've done transition often.
Yeah.
And I believe most of us do because we're always growing.
Yeah.
And we're always growing up to glory, right?
Right.
So we start off small. And sometimes we don't even notice when we're going through a transition. Mm-hmm. We just think it's all, what is going on?
Yeah.
So many changes. And that's transition,
and
right?
It's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. And so for me, I did not realize that all of a sudden I was going to hit a transition. We started a new show. I have stuff that I'm working on. And I've been working on stuff for years and also working a job, a full-time job, part-time job. It's been the same for many years. God had sent me to a job and told me I had to walk through those doors. And I did not want to walk through those doors, but that was my transition back then.
Wow.
And he was leading me to a job that was my weakest skill set. And I was like, this can't be it. This can't be God. And so back then, I heard him clearly say, these are the doors you must walk through next if you're going to follow me. And I was very afraid to do that, but I trusted him 100%. And so I accepted the job. And it has been the biggest blessing. The biggest blessing. And so as much as it was a hard transition because of the unknown, it was the best.
But transition, it is. I mean, when you're going into a new place, it's always the unknown. You're stepping into something new. Think about when you go to a new school, new job, new place, a new group of people, that you're getting to know. It's always that, like, okay, what is this? Yeah, and then you have to introduce yourself, and so it's having to find your way in and everything. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
And I do want to speak into that too. Not every transition is what we would call a blessing. I've had transitions that were so hard. And I walked through it with God, believing it was God leading me in it. And it was. Yeah. But Joseph went through transitions in his life. Yeah. And they were not fun.
It wasn't
fun. And people would have said that was definitely not God. And so we can't say that our transitions are not of God just because they don't turn out the way we wish them to turn out.
Exactly.
But he finally did get the transition he was looking for. From dungeon to castle. That was an amazing transition, right?
Yes.
You're going through those really hard ones. And that you just need to trust God with all your heart, with all your being, with all your soul. Yeah. Because those are real too. And
transitioning, it's kind of like a squeeze.
It is.
Because I remember one time I was at this job, and it was a blessing for that moment. But then the moment came when I knew, like, oh, the Lord is squeezing me. So he's saying that this is the time. I've outgrown this. Now it's time to.
Yes.
But there was something that I had to learn there.
Character.
He took me, yeah, and it took me there for a certain type of. It was an experience to gain for the bigger picture.
Yes.
And I've noticed when I look back in history, and I'm talking about my work history. When I look back, I'm like, oh, that's why he put me here for that, because I'm doing this piece right here. And so I'm seeing all these pieces come together like he's the puzzle. He cuts the puzzle out, and then when you put it together, the big piece is like, oh, that's why, But when we're in that certain puzzle piece,
it's so hard.
we don't understand.
We
when it's time to jump out into the next puzzle piece, it's like,
but I didn't quite do the last one well.
Right.
Yes.
So I understand what you're saying, but yeah. So that's just encouragement.
So yes, so I want to talk about the transition that I'm in now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that amazing last transition to go to the job that God had called me to is coming to an end. And it's been 7 years now. Completion, yes, completion. And it's been a very good, healthy 7 years.
Wow.
Amazing. But it's coming to an end. And what I'm looking at to walk into, it's like everything I want to walk into.
Wow.
It is. But at the same time, it's going to take a lot of faith for me to walk. I think a lot of us are in this place right now because I really do believe God is about to do a big move. And so I believe he's transitioning many people. And so one of the things he was saying, or that I was hearing, is that when you're in a transition and you see God start to move, and that's key, you see God start, and you're having thoughts like, oh, what's just going on here? What just happened? You know that's God, that's not you. And when you start seeing that, he says, do not stop going through the transition and do not back up. So sometimes he will bring you into a place and you're like, okay, that was all really strange. Now let me get back to where I was at.
Right.
And therefore you're going backwards in the transition. Don't do that. When you see God moving and
keep
shifting
moving forward.
Stuff, keep moving forward with it.
Yes.
And so that is one thing that he does when he's transitioning. Now in this time frame, God is about to do a big move.
Yeah.
And so everything you've been preparing for the last year, 2 years, 7 years, whatever it's been you've been preparing for, this is the time God is going to say, okay, it's time to move forward with it. It's time to run with it. And so what you've been in before that you weren't running with it was just the preparation for it. And now it's time to take that and transition to the running of it. And so when you're doing that, you're going to have to cut things off because you didn't have time to run with it back then. So if you're going to run and you're going to stay at a full speed, you're going to have to transition your space and your life into going forward.
Awesome.
So
that is Sion's take on transition. If you're in a transition, in the season of transition, it's okay. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. It may feel uncomfortable. It's okay. You'll understand later. You don't need to figure out why right now. Just keep on moving. And that's what we have to share with you. I'm Sharlene from Broader Outlook, journalist from Horns of Heaven. And this is where Voices Connect and Visions builds bridges. Yes.
And I just shared a vision of transition.
And I hope that built a bridge in your life.
Into your next step.
Yes. So nation to nation,
we are one.